Good evening, students. Welcome to Unacademy, India's largest learning online platform. This is your educator, Abhishek Anand. Quick intro. I'm Abhishek Anand, did my graduation from SRCC, my MBA from IIM Bangalore. I've been in this industry for over a decade now. Before joining this industry, I was working with a multinational financial institute before I decided to take the plunge and do something on my own. I think that was the best decision of my life because in this industry, I love every moment that I spend here. I love interacting with your students, and I get ample time to pursue what I want to do in my life, other than your professional goals. Last year, I co-authored a book with Wiley Publishing with the title "Acing WATs, GDs, and Interviews for IIMs." This caters to the final selection round to your IIMs. So we prepare you about in this book. I've talked about what is VAT, how do you prepare for VAT, and how do you build your profile and how do you present your profile in the interviews. So what do you get on Unacademy? So first of all, on Unacademy, each educator is taking classes on two platforms. One on YouTube, which is this I'm taking right now, and much more on Unacademy's own platform. So if you haven't explored the app, you are missing out on something. Go there and explore the app. There are lots of content there which is free of cost, basically, so that you can explore it. I'm sure when you explore it, you'll fall in love with the application, you'll fall in love with the platform, and you'll upgrade yourself to the paid version as well. The four things that you get from an academy would be your daily live classes. So there are so many educators, quality educators, they take classes on an average on a daily basis. You get structured course, you get live test and quizzes, and you get unlimited access not just to the educator. So anybody who's teaching on an academy in your respective goal, in this case your business management examination, you'll get access to that teacher and to whatever content the teacher has provided. Yeah, as I said, this is some of the list of educators. You can explore the app, go through the app, see there are brilliant teachers with brilliant content. And when we take live classes, it's not that we are only catering to specific topics. We cover the entire syllabus. We cover the entire syllabus, guys. So let's say, for example, I'm a part of a batch which is called Extreme IM batch. So all the educators there are graduates from IM Bangalore. So in this batch, this is Target 2021. We'll cover all the three sections. We'll cover LRDI, we'll cover Quant, and we'll cover English. Right? So yeah, so there are different batches for different examinations. Unacademy's advantages would be you get schedule that works for you. So you might be a working professional or a college student, different time constraint, different time availability. Out here, there are so many classes, so many batches that you will definitely find a schedule that works for you. There's no language barrier. So if you're not comfortable in a particular language, explore the platform. You will definitely come across an educator who is taking classes in a language in which you're comfortable with. And no geographical barrier. You can learn anywhere, anytime. All you need is a good internet connection. It gives opportunity to interact with the educators. So on YouTube, you can interact with us through a chat box and the comment section. Unacademy's own platform is much more evolved, much more dynamic. There are much more ways in which you can interact with us. So yeah, you can get your doubts clear on a real-time basis if you're attending the class live. And there are lots of features which empower educators. My personal favorite is conducting live polls. So when I do classes, I conduct live polls and I figure out which question is bothering my students and which is not, which is an important tool at the hand of an educator. As I said, there are live tests and quizzes. Unacademy has its own test series, so you can take the test and which gets analyzed, detailed reports come out. So that is extremely critical. To track your progress is one of the most important thing you could do or you should do to crack this examination. And then, as I said, you get PDF and learning material. A common question that I'm asked is how much time should I give to my CAT preparation? Now, with authority, I'll say at least 1 year because of two reasons. A, the syllabus is vast, and second, your competition is not just your batch, guys. Your competition is not people who are writing the exam for the first time. Your competition comes from retakers, people who are writing it for the second time, maybe even a third time. Every year, you'll come across students who clear baby IMs or the fresh IMs, but they opt out of them, some of them out of them, because they want to give top IMs one more shot. So this is my competition level. So to come up to that level of competition, I think 1 year of preparation is required. Obviously, of course, you'll come across cases where students say that, I just prepare for 2-3 months and I got a, let's say, 99 plus percentile. But these are exceptions, not the norms, right? So if you're at that level, you may take the chance, but otherwise, for majority of us, 1 year of preparation is good preparation. So academically, 1 year makes sense. Financially, also, it makes sense to go for a longer version of the product. If you compare the prices, let's say between a 12-month and a 24-month, the price difference is not even 4,500, right? But if not even 4,000, but let's say if I go only for 1 month product, the fee is 3,500, right? So it makes sense to go for a longer version of the product. And as I said, explore the app, try the free classes first. Once you love it, which I'm sure you will, you'll upgrade yourself. When you upgrade, use my code, which is Anand11. You will get some discount, and I get validation that what I'm doing here on Unacademy's channel is being appreciated. So with that, I start today's class. Today's class would be logical reasoning caselets, and this type is especially favorite of XLRI. So in that you get such kind of questions, which are condition-based questions. I call them panel. So let me start with a slightly simpler set. So yeah, so guys, try to solve this question. Give me the answer. Those who are watching it live can type in your answer in the chat box. You have a couple of minutes to solve this. Right, so these are the conditions. I call these questions panel because in a way you have to make a panel, how many boys, how many girls, and yeah, this type of question is a favorite for XLRI. That I'll show you the other questions also. These are the total questions: 8, 9, 10, 11. Start with 7th. If you get the answer, just type in the answer in the chat box. And when you write the answer, just write the question number also. Those who are watching live can just drop in a hi so that I can interact with you also. I like interacting with my students. If you're watching live, just drop in a hi. One more minute for this question. So there are different conditions. So it helps in such question if you can organize the information. So for instance, I will organize the information like this. So I'll have boys and then I have girls. For the boys, you have A, B, C, D, E, and the girls are P, Q, R, S. Now it says A and S have to be together. Now A is a boy and S is a girl, so I write it in between so that I would know that this condition, one person is from here, one person is from here. So when the condition relates to both the groups, I write it in middle, right? So that I know that one comes from here, one comes from here. Okay. P cannot be put with R. So P cannot be put with R. So same groups, I'll put it here. D and Q cannot go together. So D is from here, Q is from here. So D and Q cannot go together. C and E have to be together. So same class. So I'll put it here. C and E have to be together. R cannot be put with B. So B is here, R is here. So B cannot be put with R, and that's it. Right? So this is how I organize my condition. So for all the question now, I have this template to go to and I don't have to read this information. The advantage of this is I don't have to read the conditions here. All my conditions are here now. Okay, question number 7. If two of the members have to be boys, the team will consist of. Alright, if two of the members have to be boys, the team will consist of. So let's directly come to a question. Let's go option by option. So for example, the correct answer, whatever would be, why is, let's say, B out? Why is B out, guys? Why is B out? Because D and Q cannot be together, so that is why this is out, right? And why is this out? B and R cannot be together. And why is this out? A and S have to be together, right? So that's why this is the correct answer. The ideal way to go about this is, the ideal way to go such questions about with such questions is that you use one condition and go one by one, right? The first condition is P cannot be with R. So I look at this, are P and R together? No, 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 no. So this condition does not apply to any other choices. D and Q cannot go together. So Q is here but D is not here. Okay, D and Q cannot be together. This also, D and Q cannot be together, so 2 goes out. Then C and E have to be together. C and E have to be together are here. Only one cases it was applicable and it was correct here, so okay. R cannot be with B. R cannot be with B. Sorry, R cannot be with B. So that is also correct. And then finally this one. Between A and D, why is this out? Because A and S have to be together, this condition. So take one condition, apply it to all the choices. All the incorrect ones will get eliminated. So this is the correct answer. So 7th, A is the answer. Okay, give me the answer for 8th. I'll give you 2 minutes to solve this question. Answer for 8th. Fifteen more seconds, then I start solving the question. Those who will watch this video later on, you also try to solve the question in the time that I give you, right? Do not come to the solution without trying to solve the question, right? Okay. 8th. If R be one of the members, the other members of the team are. So R is the member. So what happens because of R? If R is there, you cannot have P. So this is gone, right? And because R is there, you cannot have B. So this is also gone, right? This is what we get from this. If R be one of the members of the team, which of the other members of the team are? So I've gone this and this. Now I don't know how many boys are to be there, how many girls are to be there, but I'll directly go to the option choices here. Let's see. Can you have P? We know P is out because P and R can't be together, so this is out. This one. Is this correct? R is be one of the member of a team. Which one of the following could be the correct one? Right? Q and D as it is cannot be together. We know that D and Q cannot be together, so this is out. What about this? What about this? 8th, is this correct? You have S but you don't have A, so this is also out. So the correct answer is this. Neither do you have P nor do you have B. You have A, you have S, you have C and E, and if I add P2 is every condition will get satisfied. So eighth, the answer is D. All right. Ninth, again 2 minutes. 30 more seconds, then I'll solve the question. Okay. If two of the members are girls and D is one of the members. If two of the members are girls and D is one of the members. Basically boys and girls. And two of the members are girls. So they have two girls, three boys, and one of uh, and D is one of the members. So D is one of the members. So in boys you've got D, right? Then the members of a team other than D are if two of the members are girls. Okay. All right. So okay. So let's go from the option choices again directly. Because you have D, first of all, you have D, you can't have Q. Because you have D, can't have Q. So this is out. This is also out because you can't have Q, right? This one, A and S is correct. Here you have S, but you don't have A, so this is also out. This is the correct answer. So ninth, the correct answer is C. Yeah. All right. Question number 10. Again, 2 minutes for this question. A and C are the members. Because with A have to have S, and with C need to have E. Basically, these are the four people. The other members of the team are A and C is given to us. A and C is given to us. The choice should definitely have S and E, right? The choice should definitely have S and E. You have S and E here, S and E here, S and E here, and you don't have S and E, you have only E. So the other members of the team cannot be, because you need to have S and E. We have three Ds, and let's say if I put A and C here, right? So we will not have S here. S and E had to be there. Because of A you have S, because of C you have E. Also done. Last question of this particular set. So this is just to give you a feeler of the question, that is, so many conditions are given and then you have to come up with cases. Okay, that's if including P, at least three members are girls. Guys, if P is there, R cannot be there. The girls that we have, at least three members are girls. So now in this case, not at least, maximum three would be there, because R is gone. Girls, you will have P, Q, S. Now let's look at boys. Boys. Because you have R, cannot, sorry, you can't, you didn't have R, okay. Because you have Q, you can't have D. Because we have Q, you can't have D. Because we have S, we have A. So boys, girls are three, boys would be two. Because S is there, you have to have A. Now because A is here, you can't have C, because if C would be there, you also have to have E. So total boys would be three. So you can't have C and you can't have E, which means you need to have B. You need to have B. So if P is there, the other people in the team would be ABQS, ABQS, which is choice number A, right? So this set was a simpler version. Let's go to a slightly, not very tough, but slightly complicated set. This was in ZAT 2006. So for the first question, I'll give you 5 minutes. There are so many conditions. Try to figure out a way in which you'll organize the information, then attempt the question. Also, guys, this would be my official Unacademy Telegram channel. So whenever I do classes, I notify it on the channel. So you can just subscribe to this channel, right? Abhishek Anand Cat Course, my official Unacademy Telegram channel. Okay, so this was the first question. Few more seconds. I hope you would have organized the information by now. So in this question, first of all, it would be difficult to organize the information because too much of information, right? I would be just copy pasting it. The only sensible thing where I could compress the information is this one. If I combine second and fifth. Okay, first of all, guys, I hope you know that if it is given that if A, then B, so we can say that if A is there, B will not be there, right? So if Sachin is interviewed, Asha will definitely be interviewed. But let's say if A does not happen, B may still happen or may not happen. So if Sachin is interviewed, Asha would definitely be interviewed. But if Sachin is not interviewed, Asha may still be interviewed, right? Also, if it is given that B happened, which is, let's say in this case it is given that Asha is interviewed, we cannot conclude that Sachin is interviewed. It is maybe, maybe not, right? But if Asha is not interviewed, then Sachin is definitely not interviewed. This is deductive logic. I have done a session on this deductive logic at length. I have done a session on this, the special class in Unacademy. So you may come to Unacademy. It's a free class there. Type in Unacademy under my name. Type in deductive logic under my name. You will come across a session. Just go through the session. That's important. But right now you must only know that if A then B, if Sachin is there, Asha will be interviewed. If Asha is not interviewed, Sachin will not be interviewed. So if I combine 2 and 5, what I get from here is that if Sachin, then Asha, and if Asha, then Rajan. So this is the direction of deduction. So if Sachin is there, Asha will be there and Rajan will be there. If Sachin is not there, Asha could still be there. If Asha is there, Rajan will be there. Now let's say if Rajan is not there. If Rajan is not there, that means Asha was not there. And if Asha was not there, that means Sachin was not there. Right? But let's say both of them, these people are not there. If neither Sachin nor Asha is there, Rajan could still be there. So that's an important deduction. If you don't understand this clue, you will not be able to use it. If you have any problem, you can just type in the problem in the chat box, right? So this clue is extremely important. for questions like this, which I call panel, right? Majority of the clues will fall in this level, as in if A then B. Okay. So now this is what I know. So I know Sachin is there, A would be there, and R would be there. All right. So for question number one, so this is how I design my template. So it is Monday to Friday. I have to plug in people here. Also, what I do is there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. This one in color and bold, I know this can at max be interviewed once. These three can only be interviewed once. They can go zero also. They can have zero interview also. But maximum interview that they can that can be conducted for these guys is three, and the other three can be interviewed twice, maximum twice, right? And also I know Sachin is there, Asha is there, Rajan is there. Okay. Now what do I do for such question? Question number one, as I told you earlier, I just use a condition. I just use one condition and apply it to all. So for example, this condition: if Tarun is interviewed, then he must be interviewed on both Monday and Friday. So let's say, is Tarun there? This one Tarun is not there. In this one Tarun is not there. In this one Tarun is here on Monday and Friday. Satisfied. And in this one Tarun is Monday and Friday is Tarun. So this one is satisfied. So my first condition satisfies. So now this condition is no more relevant for me because I have applied it to all the choices. If Sachin, then Asha, and if Asha, then Rajan. Okay, so let's look this one. So first of all, do you have Sachin? Yes. Do you have Asha? Yes. And then do you have Rajan? Yes. So that is correct. But it says Asha's interview, let's say if Asha's interviewed, Rajan is interviewed, and with Asha's interview taking place on a day either immediately before or after Rajan. So did that happen here? Asha is here, but Rajan is here. So this is gone. Right? This case is fine. Sachin is here, Asha is here, Rajan is immediately after. So that's fine. Do you have Sachin anywhere else? Sachin is here, but you don't have Asha. So this is gone. And yes, so after applying this condition, this is also gone. My two choices were eliminated. Now let's say condition number 3. If Rajan is interviewed twice, let me see. First of all, is Rajan interviewed twice on the in the remaining one? Yes, Rajan is interviewed twice. If Rajan is interviewed twice, then the second interview will be exactly after 2 days. So guys, this is Rajan is interviewed twice. Rajan's second interview takes place exactly 2 days after Rajan's first interview. 2 days after Rajan's first interview. So if you look at this one, Rajan is interviewed on Thursday, and sorry, Wednesday is Rajan. Then 2 days after Rajan would be Wednesday would be counted as one because that is a day. Thursday is counted at day number 2, and then Friday is Rajan. So that is fine. What about this one? Rajan has featured only once. Okay, so that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so this condition is also gone. If Vanya is interviewed, then Kunal is interviewed twice, with Vanya's interview taking place after Kunal's first interview and before Kunal's second interview. So basically it will be K, V and K. It is not saying immediately before or immediately after, but V has to be somewhere between two Ks. So where do we have Vanya? We have Vanya. Do we have two Ks here? We have Vanya. We should have two Ks. We didn't have two Ks, so this is out. The answer is A, right? So as I've told you earlier, when there are so many conditions, and most of the time question number 1 it asks which one would be the correct one, use one condition at a time, apply it to all the choices. The incorrect ones will get eliminated. Yeah. Okay. Question number 2. Again, I give you 2.5 to 3 minutes to solve this question. If Vanya is interviewed on Tuesday, then which of the following must be true? One and a half minute more, then I'll discuss the question. 3. Alright. Answer: if Vanya is interviewed on Tuesday. So what is linked with Vanya, guys? If I put Vanya here, Kunal has to feature twice, and one of it would be here. So Kunal comes here. Now there are 3 spots remaining. One of them will be taken by Kunal, right? So you need place for only 2 more people. Now see, automatically my eyes goes here. Now if I were to have Sachin also, then with Sachin comes Asha, with Asha comes Rajan, right? So if Sachin comes here, Sachin means 3 more people. So if Sachin comes, then it will be K plus 3 more, which is 4, which would not be allowed because we have only 3 slots. So if Vanya is interviewed on Tuesday, basically you can't have Sachin. And it doesn't matter when you have Vanya, you could have Vanya any day. Basically Vanya comes, so Vanya plus 2 Kunal, 3 positions are already gone. You're left with only 2, so you can't have Sachin. So answer is Sachin is not interviewed. Second, the answer is D. Sachin is not interviewed. Alright. Next one. Question number 3. Kunal is not interviewed, then which one of the following must be? If Kunal is not interviewed, guys, what will get affected? See, if Vanya is interviewed, Kunal has to be interviewed. Now it says Kunal is not interviewed. Kunal is not interviewed. That means even Vanya would not be interviewed, right? On the other hand, if it was given that Vanya is not interviewed, we could not have derived that Kunal will not interview, right? But because Kunal is not interviewed, we can conclude that Vanya has not interviewed, right? So Kunal has gone, Vanya is gone. Now we are left with Sachin, Asha, and Rajan. So let's say if I take them one each, because 1 plus 1, 2. Now if I have Rajan, Rajan will come 2 times. Let's say if I'm not taking Tarun. Let's say if I'm say that Tarun will not come. If Tarun does not come, you have to fix these 5 slots. Rajan, Sachin, and Asha. So Rajan will come twice. Sachin can feature once. Asha can feature once only. So it will be 4. So that means with Rajan, Sachin, and Asha, you cannot fill all the slots. Uh, Priyesh, yes, you get question like this, but set is similar but slightly tougher. You don't get this tough a level in Snap, but there are other questions which I'll discuss after this, which you could expect to come in Snap. So yeah, this is Snap logical reasoning section, right? So I hope you've seen the question. This was the question, the conditions. So these questions do come in Snap. ठीक है, ये वाला क्वेश्चन स्नैप के लेवल का नहीं है, लेवल इज स्लाइटली हायर देन स्नैप, बट देयर आर अदर क्वेश्चन दैट आई डू, दोज आर स्नैप लेवल क्वेश्चंस. Yeah, Priyesh? Okay, so Priyesh, let me do number 3, 4 you attempt on your own then. Okay, so now I cannot have a scenario where Tarun does not feature. So without Tarun, I cannot fill all the 5 slots. So Tarun has to be there. And the condition says that if Tarun is interviewed, he must interview on Monday and Friday. This was that question, right? So if Tarun comes, Tarun is interviewed on Monday and Friday. I just stop here because the question was must be true. I figured out that Tarun has to feature, and if Tarun features, Tarun has to come on Monday, and this is what the answer is. Answer number C. Now let's come to question number 4. Attempt this. Priyesh, would you be writing Snap this year or next year? Priyesh, Snap this year or next year? In any case, attempt this question. Question number 4. This year? Okay, great. And Priyesh, are you on Unacademy? In the sense that you Have you explored the app, Unacademy's app? So for the next 9 days, last 9 days or last 8 days, I'll do a series for Snap 2020. No subscription, that's fine. So I would be doing a series on Unacademy special class, right? So Unacademy special class is a free version, right? If you like it, then eventually you upgrade yourself. So I would be doing a 7 to 8 day series on Snap. So if you do those series, you would cover the entire thing of Snap. So do come to Unacademy on the special class version. This is my Telegram channel. Here I'll give you the notification for the classes. So basically next 7 8 days I am doing night time would be ZAT and evening 4 to 5 would be Snap, right? And it is a no subscription base where I'll do the class. So I hope to see you there. Try this question number 4. Give me the answer for question number 4. 2 more minutes. After that, I'll solve this question for you. You've got 2 more minutes. 30 more seconds. After that, I'll solve the question. Priyesh, answer आया है तो just type in the answer if you got any answer. Priyesh. This is how do you use conditions. Let's come to that. Okay, so let me give you the answer then. If Sachin is interviewed, so what do we know? When we combine this condition, see if Sachin is there, Asha will be there, and if Asha is there, Rajan will be there, right? These are the three conditions. If Sachin is there, Asha is there, and Rajan is there by default. If Sachin is there, Asha is there, and Rajan is there. These three is there. This three happens, right? So what can you deduce from there? Kunal is interviewed on both Tuesday and Wednesday. Just plug in it. It's a could be question. So डाल के देखो. So if I put Kunal here, Kunal is on Tuesday and Kunal is on Wednesday. Can I make a cases of 5 interview Now I have to have Sachin, Asha and Ranjan. Sachin would come here. Yes, I could put, because Sachin has come before Asha. Sachin would come here, Asha would come here, and Rajan will come in. Yes, so this is possible. So this is the correct answer. So in the exam, it's a could be question. You got the answer in A. Stop here. Do not look at option number B, C, and D. People have a tendency of wasting their time. Please do not waste your time. Once you get the answer at A, do not even look at B, C, and D. यहाँ पर यहाँ पर I am doing it for you, right? I am just doing it as a practice for you, right? So it says Asha is interviewed on Monday. This would be out because it says when Sachin is interviewed, Asha is interviewed, and Sachin is interviewed before Asha. So if Asha is on Monday, you can't have Sachin before Asha. So that's why second is out. Number three, Vania is interviewed on Tuesday. If I put Vania on Tuesday, let me put Vania on Tuesday. Let's see what happens then. Basically, if you have Vania, you need to have two times, you need to have Kunal, and Vania, before Vania appears first, Kunal's interview should have taken place. That was the condition. This was the condition, guys. If Vania is interviewed, then Kunal is interviewed twice, with Vania's interview taking place after Kunal's first interview. So if Vania is Tuesday, Kunal has to be Monday. Next, Kunal can come anywhere, but we also add Sachin. So if Sachin is there, you need to have Asha, Rajan. So when Sachin comes, automatically three people come. So now in this case, we have three slots remaining. You need to have these three people plus Kunal, which is not possible. So that is why this option is also out. Now let's say Sachin is interviewed on Thursday. If I interview Sachin on Thursday, Sachin has to be interviewed before Asha, so Asha has to come Friday. Now this condition gets violated, that if Asha is interviewed, Rajan is also interviewed, and Asha's interview taking place on a day either immediately before or after. If Asha is here, Asha cannot be immediately before or after Rajan, so even this is also out. So that's why choice number 4, A, was the correct answer, right? And we stop here. Do not look at the other choices. Let's go to question number, next question, question number 5. One and a half minute, then I'll solve the question. Okay. If neither Asha nor Tarun is interviewed. So guys, Asha is not interviewed, Tarun is not interviewed. If Asha is not interviewed, even Sachin can't be interviewed. So these three are gone. Now you have to fill the three with these three, right? So if Vanya features, Vanya can only feature once. The condition applicable to Vanya is if Vanya is there, you need to have Kunal. Kunal will come twice. So basically, the five slots will be filled as Kunal would come two times, Vanya one time, and Rajan would be again two times. So the condition so far as V and K are concerned, K, V, and K. It need not be immediately before or after, but V has to be between the two Ks. And what is the condition about Rajan? If Rajan is interviewed twice, Rajan's second interview take place exactly 2 days after Rajan's first interview. The catch here, guys, is if Rajan's first interview is on Monday, even Monday is counted as one day because that is one day. Monday and then Tuesday. So this would be Wednesday. So if Rajan comes on Monday, Rajan's next interview will be on Wednesday. How did I figure this? I was also confused that whether do I take Monday as one day or do I count Tuesday as one day and Wednesday as the other day. I figured out by solving this question here. So if I put, let's say, Rajan here, if I put Rajan here and I don't count Monday as one day, I'll count Tuesday one day, 2 days, then I put Rajan here, right? So other possibility would be Rajan here, 1, 2, Rajan would be here. So if I take 2 days as not counting the day on which Rajan had an interview as day one, then these are the two possibilities. And in this case, now I have to fill the three boxes between K, V, K. So it will come like this K, V, K, and out here it will come like this K, V, K. So if that was my interpretation, these are all the cases that I'll get and I have to answer from these bases. Now it says Rajan is interviewed on Monday, could be true except, so this is true, it's possible. Rajan is interviewed on Thursday, that is also possible. But now I'll get confused. Vanya is interviewed on Tuesday, that is not possible. And Kunal is interviewed on Wednesday, even that is not possible. Right? So I'm getting two choices which are not possible. So in that you don't get an incorrect question. So maybe my interpretation was wrong. So I changed my interpretation that 2 days would mean that even this day is counted as one. So if Rajan is here, so 2 days would be Monday, Tuesday, and this would be Rajan. So I then apply this logic. So, so case one is Rajan here, 1, 2, Rajan here. My case 2 is Rajan here, 1, 2, Rajan would be here. Final case, Rajan here, 1, 2, Rajan here. Case 1, case 2, case 3. So in this case, K, V, K. In this case, K, V, K. This case, K, V, K. Right? Now answer the question, guys. Vanya is interviewed on Tuesday. This is also possible. Vanya is interviewed on Tuesday. This is possible. This is possible. This is possible. Kunal is interviewed on Wednesday. No, no, no. So this is the correct answer. Kunal can never be interviewed on a Wednesday. Right? Okay. Next question. This is the last question of this set. Again, I'll give you 2 minutes to solve this question. I'll just join you in a minute, guys. Try to solve this question in 2 minutes. Answer, guys, for this one. Okay. If both Asha and Vanya are interviewed. Okay. If both Asha and Vanya are interviewed. So guys, the arrow is this way. So if Asha is interviewed, Rajan will also be interviewed, right? You can't say that Sachin will be interviewed, right? And Vanya is interviewed, so Kunal will also be get interviewed. So Asha would be interviewed once. Vanya would be interviewed once. Because of Vanya, Kunal will be interviewed twice. So we are left with one person, which is Rajan. Because if Asha is there, Rajan will be there. So Rajan will be interviewed once. Which out of following is a complete and accurate list of the days on which Kunal could be interviewed? On which Kunal could be interviewed, guys. So Kunal, if I put Kunal on Monday, look at this. Kunal can come here. I could put V here. Kunal could come here. And then you could have Asha, and they have to be consecutive. Asha and Rajan have to be consecutive. Who comes first, who comes second, that we don't know. That doesn't matter. But Asha and Rajan would have to come consecutive. So we know Kunal can come on Monday and Wednesday. We can see that. The question is, what are days can Kunal be interviewed? So I know Monday and Wednesday definitely is the answer. So wherever you don't have Monday and Wednesday, that will not be an answer, right? So Monday and this would be out. You have Monday and Wednesday here, so this could be the correct answer. This as it is should be out, and this does not have Monday, so this should be out. So I know my answer has to be C. Simple logic. Just by trying one case, I get the answer because both days, Monday and Wednesday, Kunal could have an interview. The other choices don't have both Monday and Wednesday. So this is one way in which I can do it. Or let's say, can I make a case by having Kunal on Thursday? So if you have Kunal on Thursday, this cannot be the first Kunal because if you put Vanya here, so Vanya would come somewhere here, right? So now wherever you put Vanya and Kunal, let's say if I put Vanya here also, so one Kunal has to go piche. Then you will not be able to meet the condition of Asha and Rajan to be consecutively. So Thursday can't be Kunal. So with that also, logic also, this would be out, this would be out. So 2 will be out, right? So the answer for 6th is C. C is the correct answer. Okay. So we've done 2 sets. Let's go to set number 3. Okay. Try this set. You know how to solve the first question. I've given you, told you a number of times how to solve the first question. Okay. Yeah. Try to organize the information, guys. It's all about how do I organize the information. Try to organize the information. How would you organize the information? Okay, so let's try to understand the construct first. So there are 5 experts and they gives one presentation, exactly one presentation at a conference. So total there would be 5 presentation that will be made, right? In total there will be 5 presentation that will be made. Okay, what else do we have? And there are 5 experts and languages are 4. It says each expert speaks exactly one of the languages. When you have 5 experts, each expert speak only one language. The thing that you have to understand is, are all of these languages being used? How do we get to know that? We get to know that from here. Exactly 2 of the presentations are in the same language. So basically only exactly 2 would be in the same language. So 2 slots are gone. The remaining are 3. Those 3 will be filled by the other 3 languages. So basically each language has to be used at least once and one language will be used twice. So that is what the construct is. Okay. The statistician gives the second presentation in Hindi. So statistician gives the second presentation in Hindi. Okay, this is gone. The lawyer gives the fourth presentation. The lawyer, this guy, lawyer, the lawyer gives the fourth presentation in either M or F. Okay. Oceanographer gives in French or Japanese. And the fifth, and the same is true for physicist. So physicist also will give in French or Japanese. And the first and last are Japanese. So Japanese is a language which is used twice, right? So this third and fourth will always be Mandarin or French. Mandarin or French. This will also be Mandarin or French. If Mandarin gone here, French will come here. If French is gone here, M will come here. So now I've told you for question number 12, or let's say the first. So this is how my construct will look like, right? This is broadly what the construct is. Now for the first question, I've told you look at one condition and go step by step. So condition number 1 was what? The condition number 1 is statistician gives second presentation in Hindi. Statistician second presentation in Hindi. So statistician is second. This one is out because statistician is last. Correct, correct. So now this condition is irrelevant for me for this question. Now lawyer is fourth. So let me look at, is lawyer fourth? 1, 2, 3. This is gone. Lawyer is third here. 1, 2, 3. This is correct. 1, 2, 3. This is also gone. So this is the correct answer. So just look at condition. Go condition by condition. Use one condition. Apply it to all the cases. That is how you attempt. That is how you solve these questions. Okay. Question number 13. Which one of the following is a complete and accurate list of the experts, any one of whom could be one of the 2 who present in Japanese? Right? So who all can present in Japanese? That is what the question is. Who all can present in Japanese? बताइए आंसर क्या है 13th का? If you get the answer, just type in the answer, guys. These are the conditions. Right? I have put the condition here. So this is simple. So basically, who all can speak Japanese? Your statistician and lawyer cannot speak Japanese because this guy speaks Hindi, this guy speaks M or F. The remaining three can speak Japanese. So for example, this could be oceanographer, Japanese. Here I put physicist because possibility is lawyer take Mandarin, so physicist would take French, and finally this could be a naturalist. So this is also a possibility. So three people can actually speak in Japanese. The three people are naturalist, oceanographer, and the physicist, right? So the answer 13th is B. Question number 14th. If the naturalist present in French, which one of the following could be true? If the naturalist present in French, what does that mean basically? If the naturalist present in French, which means lawyer would not present in French, which means naturalist can neither be here nor be here. Naturalist come here, French. Now this oceanographer or physicist. Accordingly, or ocean. On the basis of this, you have to answer the if the natural is present in French, which of the following could be oceanographer presents third, either first or last. Oceanographer presents fifth. Okay, so in exam, guys, you just stop here, right? Students have a tendency to go further in the choices and waste the time. So do not do that. Once you get an answer, stop here. This is the correct answer. यहाँ पर just for practice sake, I'm explaining why C is not out. Why C is out? Lawyer presents in French. No. Lawyer presents in Mandarin. And finally, oceanographer presents in French. No. Oceanographer present in Japanese. The answer is B. Right? Question number 15. This is a straightforward question. Not take much time. Simple again. Which of the following is a complete and accurate language? Be the third presentation. This is first, second. Here you can't have Japanese, you can't have Hindi. You can only have Mandarin or French. The answer is D. Answer is D. Last question of this particular set. One more minute. I'll solve the question. Suppose the condition that the statistician is replaced with the condition that the statistician gives either of the presentation given in Japanese, which means statistician not be here, not in Hindi, but will give either of these two presentations. If I put statistician here, there are two possibilities. Statistician come here, right? Or your statistician come here. These are the two possibilities. Statistician come here or here. Now, see this condition. One of the Japanese is taken by a statistician. So which means oceanographer and physicist, one will have to speak French and one will have to speak Japanese, right? So which basically means this French will go to either oceanographer or physicist, and last would be oceanographer plus physicist here, and this would be oceanographer or physicist. So the conditions now that evolve are that statistician could either be first or last. If statistician is first, the last would be O or P. If statistician is last, first would be O or P, and fourth has to be lawyer, right? This is what the condition is. So let's say this one would be out because the first can never be a naturalist, be either a statistician or O or P. Now here, if first is O, the last has to be statistician. Even this is gone. Why is this out, guys? Number C. Why is C out? C is out. C out, first of all. C out. Statistician correct. Physicist correct. 1, 2, 3. But number 3 is lawyer. Lawyer has to be at number 4. That's why this is out. This has to be correct. First is statistician. Last is physicist. Fourth is lawyer. And then oceanographer and naturalist can go anywhere. But oceanographer, this guy will have French now. That's the only thing. Change. Alright. One more set. For the first question, I'll give you 5 minutes because you have to organize the information. You have to go through the conditions. organize the information? These questions are all about how do you organize the information. Those who get the answer can type in the answer chat box. Okay. If I were to organize this, there are five out of one, two, four, five. This question is always two will be left out because nobody interviews more than once, right? Nobody interviews more than once, and there are how many people? 7 people. So in any question, you had to decide who are the two people who would not be interviewed in that question, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lata would always be interviewed, right? So you have to fill 4 out of 6. Two people, you have to decide as per the condition that who those two people will be out. So let's say if I look at this one, Lata could be second or third. If G, then first. I has to come after R. If both I and R are there, if both Irfan and Rohit are there, then I has to come after R. And if O and R are there, then even O have to come after R. So basically, can you have all three? Can you have I, Irfan, Oscar, and Rohit? Can you have all three? Can we have all these three people? We can't, because if any of these two come with Rohit, they have to come after Rohit. So let's say if I put Oscar after Rohit, I will not be able to put I after Rohit. So basically it means these three can't be together. All three cannot be together. So basically R and O can come together, R and I can come together. In fact, O and I can also come together, but all three of them cannot come together. Okay, now let's look at which one is the correct answer. Listed in the order in which they are interviewed. Gopi first, Lata second, alright. Irfan is there without Rohit, so that's fine. If Nasir and Tarun both were to come, then the last position will always be taken by either Nasir or Tarun. And if both were to be interviewed, then Tarun has to come after Nasir. So A looks correct. Nothing gets violated. So let's check others. Why is this out? This is out because Lata is at number 4. That is why this is out. Why is this out? Because Gopi is at number 2nd. Gopi is interviewed. Gopi should be interviewed as number 1. Why is this out? Because Oscar and Rohit are there, but Oscar is not after Rohit. Therefore, 17th, A is the correct answer. So it's a simple construct. Give me the answer for question number 18. Question basically is asking who has to be part of those five people. So we know for sure that Lata has to be there. Lata definitely has to be there. It's either second or third. That's Lata would be there. Any choice that does not have a Lata will be out. So out. Okay. Now, can we make a case without Gopi? So let's say if I don't have Gopi, then Gopi has in all of the choices. So that would be out. So basically, can I have a panel in which I interview five people and Gopi is not there? So let's say Gopi is not there. I'm putting Lata as number three, number two also. Let me have, if Gopi is gone, I could have both Nasir and Tarun. Let's say I'm having both Nasir and in that case, Nasir will come here, Tarun will go there, and then uh, Lata is there, Tarun is there. Now, of these three, one has to go. So let's say I'm saying Irfan goes, Oscar, and so I can make a case without Rohit, without Gopi. So Gopi need not be there. If Gopi need not be there, so therefore this is out. Out. You can make a case without Lata and you cannot make a case without Lata. You can also make a case without Tarun. So that's how I get the answer. My answer is you need to have Lata. Other than that, it's quite flexible, right? Okay, try this. One is integer 4, then which of the following must be Irfan is fourth. One of Nasir and T will come here, because if both were to come together, then one would Tarun would have been last and N would be here, right? So one of them will go. So basically between Nasir and Tarun, one will go. So one person goes off from here, and if Irfan is here, and this Irfan is at number 4, so if both Irfan and Rohit were there, Irfan had to come after Rohit. So if Irfan is here, Rohit had to come here, which is not possible. Rohit also gone. Basically, Rohit is gone. One from Nasir and Tarun is gone. From this, we'll answer the question. I'll not make the case because I get a deduction. My one deduction is Rohit definitely will not be interviewed, and one from Nasir and Tarun will not be interviewed. Rest all of them will be interviewed, right? If Irfan is interviewed fourth, which one of the following must be true? Which of the following must be true? So Rohit is interviewed, is not correct. Nasir is interviewed last, not correct. Oscar is interviewed. Okay, Oscar is, I don't, Oscar Khan. Oscar Khan is there. Oh, Irfan is after Rohit. Sorry, my bad. It could come. Irfan could come after Rohit, so this could be Rohit. Rohit could be there. My bad. Sorry. So basically, between Nasir and Tarun, one has to go, and between Irfan, Oscar, and Rohit, one has to go. One of these three has to go. Which one, that we don't know. So Rohit could be interviewed, Oscar could be interviewed, could be, not must be. But one is gone from between Nasir and Tarun, one is got between these two, which means Gopi has to feature. Gopi has to be interviewed. So the answer is 19th A. Gopi will be interviewed. Number 20. The Gopi is interviewed first, and Oscar is Oscar here. Now Lata will have to come. Now Oscar is linked with Rohit. So if both of them were to come, then Oscar has to come after Rohit. In this case, Oscar will not be able to come after Rohit, only Rohit will come after Oscar, which is not possible. Because of these conditions, Rohit cannot be interviewed here. Anybody else could be interviewed. You could have Irfan here, you could have Nasir here, and T here, whatever combination. But definitely Rohit will not be interviewed. So each of the following could be true except Rohit is interviewed. Rohit will not be interviewed at all. This is the correct. So last question for this set. First, Suppose the condition in Nasir or Tarun is interviewed last is replaced with that neither Nasir nor Tarun is interviewed last. So basically, that condition is taken off. So now anybody can take last other than Nasir or Tarun. If all other conditions remain in effect, then which one of the following must be true if Rohit is interviewed last? Guys, if Rohit is interviewed last, this basically means if Rohit is interviewed last, basically means that neither Irfan nor Oscar can come in now. Because if any of one of them will come in, they have to feature after Rohit, which is not possible. So out of seven, five were there and two had to go. So with this condition, that Rohit is interviewed last, these two are gone, and which means now Tarun has to come after Nasir. What was the condition? Was it that they have to come immediately after? Tarun is interviewed immediately after Nasir. Tarun will come immediately after Nasir in this case. So Lata could be second or third. So let's say if I put Lata here, if I put Lata here, if I put Lata here, I can't get Gopi will be here. I will not be able to get Nasir and Tarun back to back consecutively. So basically this is not possible. Nasir will come here, Tarun will come. This condition that if Rohit is interviewed last, the only case we come up with. When we come up with this, you have to answer from this. Must be true. Exactly one of Irfan and Oscar is exactly one of Nasir and Tarun is both of them are interviewed. Irfan is interviewed fourth. Tarun is interviewed fourth here. The correct answer. Okay. Now let's do the last set of the day. This is the question. For the first question, I'll be generous and I'll give you five. But two questions, I won't give you that much of. Try to solve it. 30 more seconds. Those who got the answer can type in the answer, guys. How do we solve this question? Basically, what it is. For fall, spring, fall and spring have to have subject. Now, P could be greater than equal to 3, has to be greater than at the end of spring. Q greater than equal to 1. R has is 3, 1. Okay, alright. Now, it says courses with a number designation. A student cannot take more than 2 cases, same letter designation per semester. Basically, I can't have more than 2 P's. So I can't have 3 P's in one semester, right? So basically, if I have to make 3, the combination has to be 1 and 2. So I need to have 1 in any of the semester, at least 1, and then 2. I can't have more than 2 in any. So I have to have P in both the semesters, in fall as well as spring. Now, if I use my second condition, which says courses with a number designation in the 200s are offered only in the spring semester. Basically, so far as P is concerned, this and this I cannot have in fall. I need to have it only in the spring semester. But I need to have at least one P in fall, which means I have to have P102 in fall. And no courses taken in the fall semester can be repeated in the spring semester. Now, yeah. So now, the only thing which I know is in fall I have to have P102. These are my conditions. These are my broad conditions. What I get, and this would be applicable in all the questions that follow. Now I have to answer question number 22. Which of the following is a course that the student must take? P102. Rest we don't know. 22nd, the answer is A. Give me the answer for 23. Those are watching it can type in the answer. It is a simple question, quite simple. Now you can answer. Of the following possible schedule for spring semester, not the fall. So far as P is concerned, I need to have at least 2. least 2p. So this is out because P102 is in fall, won't be in spring. It's also out fall. This one is out because I need to have at least two p's. It has not even a single p. That's why this is also out. The correct answer has to be. Last question for today's session. This one. Give me the answer for this. Who are watching it live and can solve it, type in the answer. The question is must be. The student takes Q101 and Q102 fall. Spring schedule must include what must. This is the last question of the day. Those who have just joined me, guys, I would be starting a series, a run up to Snap and a run up to Zat. Those who are watching me live right now, any of you are preparing for Zat this year and Snap this year, just drop in a hi so that I'll tell you what do I plan to do for Zat this year and Snap this year. Those are watching me live, and if you are preparing for Zat 2020 as in this year and Snap this year, just drop in a hi so that I can tell you what my plans are for Zat and Snap. Okay, so question number this one. If the student takes Q101 and Q102 in fall, so P102 was already gone, right? Now you have Q101 and Q102. So guys, whenever there's a question like must be, it basically means from the additional information some deduction will come out. So now 3 are here gone. I have only 1 P now. In the spring I need to have 2 P's. That's a condition. One would be remaining. Which area will you have it from? You have to have it from R because you need to have at least 1 R. So spring, this would be my allocation. 2 P's and 1 R. Which one will those 2 P's be? I don't know. Which one that R be? I don't know. But this would be my broad allocation. This much I'm able to deduct, so I stop here. It must include P203. Again, this is a could be case, may not be a must be case. P201 and 202 again could be case, not a must be case. Exactly one case from area, this is definitely out, but this one is correct. Exactly one course from area R, so this is correct. All right, so with that I come to the end of my session, guys. Yeah, I hope you liked it. This is my official Unacademy Telegram channel. Do subscribe to it because I notify you with my classes on YouTube here, so you don't miss them. So yeah, this would be my Unacademy's Telegram channel. Those who haven't yet tried Unacademy, guys, please try Unacademy. There are lots of brilliant teachers, brilliant content, and exploring the platform will not cost you anything because there are lots of content which is free. And I'm sure once you start exploring the platform, you'll fall in love with the platform and you'll upgrade yourself to the paid version. When you do that, use my code, which is Anand11. You get discount, I get validation that what I do here is being appreciated by you. So with that, I end my today's session. I hope you liked it. So see you again. Till that time,